some crazy standard. And you wouldn't expect this to be a bronze medal match, really, would you?
Not at all. But then going down through the qualification rankings, we had like the likes of Rio Warmup shooting off for 32nd place. It's been insane.
Absolutely, yeah. The cut was 5.89 in the men's, the same as last year. It was so close. Big names didn't make it.
Yeah, Martin Dansbo, you know, just to name one. So, I mean, these guys have battled hard and dropped very few points.
Yeah, you had Rio Wild squaring up with JP Deloche in the first round, and a release aid failure sorted that match out. But these two have ended up here shooting for bronze. Sergio Pagni, world champion indoors, two-time outdoor World Cup champion. Jesse Broadwater's won just about everything in archery, so...
I'm probably the calmest guy on the field.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. Jesse's got nobody in the coach's box for him this afternoon.
No.
He obviously feels like he can just do the job himself.
Yeah. Well, he's a man of few words anyway, isn't he?
He is indeed.
Speaks with his scores more than his amount.
I'm expecting this to be a real high-class match.
Let's hope. Yeah, that's 10.
Straight off the bat.
Just under.
Well, that could be all it takes. Jess has been in phenomenal form this weekend.
Yeah. There you go. Bit better than his first 10. Sergio cannot afford to let Jesse get a lead here. Oh, yeah, that's better. 10 from Sergio.
I'm just going on this morning. It seemed like the practice hall in here are pretty similar because we didn't have any variations in height or width on arrows.
3 10s there for Jesse.
Sergio needs to stick with him here.
Yeah. That's better, yeah. So Sergio, he's pretty good in these situations. He soaks it up.
Yeah, both of these guys are very calm, cool, collected, probably showing little emotion.
Yeah. In the semi-final, it took Mr. Slosser to beat Jesse on her closest to the middle, didn't it?
It did. How many times have we seen that over the past few months as well?
Just pulling the arrows out.
Both guys off to a good start. Sergio just dropping his first arrow, so we'll see how costly that is as the match progresses. We're now into end 2 of 5.
Yeah, Sergio will be shooting first now, so...
Yeah, maximum of 150 to score. It's becoming a norm to shoot that these days.
No, there were loads. There were loads, yeah.
So as John said, Sergio will start this this end off.
Yeah, he needs to shoot a 10 straight away. He doesn't want to give Jesse any room at all. He's already given him a bit too much, probably. That's nice. Great 10 there from Sergio. Yep.
Both guys looking real comfortable. I mean, obviously they've shot so many finals matches between them.
Yeah, Sergio's been in the... Yeah, no, he's won this event twice. Jesse's won this event as well, so they're all experienced with this massive crowd here again today, by the way.
It's phenomenal. It's probably the biggest crowd I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's not piling in over an hour and a half ago. It's amazing.
Interesting to see the two different stabilizer setups there. Sergio sticking with the biter setup. And
yeah, Sergio has never changed anything on his setup.
he doesn't need to.
Just it works. I'm going to leave it. There we go. 3 10s from Sergio. Got to keep those 10s rolling. There we go for Jesse. 3 more 10s from Jesse. So 1 point lead still for Jesse. 6 down, 9 to shoot.
These guys have got quite a heavy schedule in the next few weeks. Obviously, they leave here. Jesse, I assume, is going to go to Lancaster next weekend, followed by Vegas, which it's the 50th anniversary of. And looking to cement a place in the World Cup finals on the Saturday night.
Yeah. This is Jesse hasn't attended any other stages of the Indoor World Cup this year, has he? So I'm sure he'll be high enough up in the Vegas event to get a lot of points, and with this as well, he'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm sure. I think for Sergio may have gone to Marrakesh, stage 1.
Yeah.
So as we thought, there's no hardly any breathing room or any difference between these two competitors.
Yeah. Right. Sergio will lead off. He needs to keep the 10s coming. That looks out.
Yeah. It was a long hold. Maybe Dot just not settling properly.
Jesse's really got a big chance now, though. 2 points. There you go. Punish straight away.
He's looking strong.
It's better from Sergio. Oh, that's a shock. He didn't look stable on that.
He didn't, but it's just a hair's breadth out.
That's a let off for Sergio.
It is.
There you go, Sergio. Much better. Yeah, so Jesse's back in his mark. Just didn't settle down on that second shot, Jesse, did he?
Just seemed to be moving around a little. The problem is you've only got 20 seconds to make that shot, so there's no time to come down, reset. You've just got to keep rolling with it.
I think I've seen Jesse shooting a lot of finals the last 5-6 years since he started coming into the World Archery stuff, and I think he's a bit rushed by the 20 seconds because he doesn't rush his archery. When you see him shooting in Vegas, he uses the maximum amount of time. He takes his time. So if Sergio gets a quick one away, I'm not always sure that he's quite ready to.
Yeah, I mean,
go
it's a game you can kind of play. If you're comfortable with a fast pace and you've got somebody that likes to shoot slow, you can influence them and make them feel quite rushed.
Absolutely. Yeah, so.
No, coming only the bronze medal match. Coming out this directly school coach or.
Okay, end number 4. Sergio will lead off. Jesse Broadwater has a 1 point lead. 6 arrows left each. Sergio really must not give Jesse any more room though.
Certainly not. Yeah, great.
Yeah,
Absolutely in the
yeah,
middle.
That's absolutely perfect shot. Yeah.
And Jesse's form is just fantastic. Just watching him shoot, watching him work the release aid, it's all just relaxed and it's been some debate today as to whether we need to change the control.
Yep, quite a slow shot from Sergio. That's good though. Inside out again.
The scoring or reduce arrow size or something to.
Another 10 from Jesse.
11 scoring or something to reward, tight shooting.
Yeah. There you go, 30 from Sergio. That's all he could do, so he's still one down, but Jesse needs to keep this one in to keep his lead. There you go, so 30 apiece. 119 to 118, Jesse leads. 3 to shoot.
3 to shoot. It's all Sergio can hope for now is that Jesse drops a point and he puts 3 10s down there to take it to tie break.
Absolutely.
He's been here so many times before. I think he's quite relaxed and all he has to do is run his shot and...
So yeah, Sergio will be shooting first, so as long as he can shoot a 10, he can make Jesse think. That's the best he can do.
He should be good.
Yeah, Jesse knows how to shoot a 10.
He certainly does.
More than most.
It'd be interesting to know how many 9s he's actually dropped. He only dropped 1 in qualifying in 60 arrows and through his matches, so it's very tidy weekend's work for Mr. Broadwater.
Watching Jesse shoot a 30x in Vegas about 5 years ago. And it looked like he'd had a new face to shoot the last end because of the hole in each face. There was no scatter, there was just pin, pin, pin.
Yeah.
Never something like it. Great shot from Sergio there. Keep the pressure on Jesse. Yeah, he's just caught that. They've starred it though on the scoreboard, so.
Yeah, well, they'll get the judge to have a look. I mean, where the spotters are sitting, it's probably quite difficult to 100% say it's in. It looks good from here.
That might be low.
Again, it's
starred. It's hard to judge on the screen. That's better. That's a 10. So Sergio needs to shoot a 10. Now he needs some liners to go his way.
He does indeed.
It's quite shaky. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think he's just handed the match to Jesse here.
Yeah, again, he hasn't quite settled down. That's inside out. That's how you win a match.
Great shooting.
Even if the liners don't go Sergio's way, Jesse's definitely got it. Brilliant shooting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Look at that E. Yeah, that was a 148 or a 149.
It's a good weekend's work from Jesse.
Yeah. I wonder if his heart rate actually went up during that match. Or it probably slowed down, I think.
He doesn't seem to move about as much as some.
Yeah.
There's just that one shaky arrow, but the rest of them were.
Yeah.
Yeah, and great to see the camaraderie between the competitors. They're good friends off the field of play, but they definitely want to beat people when they're on the field of play.
Yes. So we reset the field. And then again, just got to remind ourselves that was a bronze medal match.
It was a bronze medal match. Up next is quite a heavyweight gold medal match. We've got Mike Schlosser, the only man to shoot 600.
Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, and Braden Gallentine, who phenomenal in qualifying with a 598 to rank second.
Yeah.
Off the back of some good shooting in this indoor season.
Yeah, and of course, Mikey, I think, shot 3 150s yesterday in his matches.
He's just warming up then.
Yeah, he's getting back in it. And Braden Gallentine was in blistering form to win the US World Indoor Trials about a month ago as well.
Yes, he was, and I've noticed, you know, just on Twitter and Facebook, looking at some of his practice targets, he's clearly in a good place with his shooting.
Yeah. Both former champions again.
Both former champions.
Mike is the champion, defending, and Braden, I think, has won this twice as well. He's won a lot of World Indoor Cup stages, the World Indoor Cup as well, a few times. So this is going to be a...
It's going to be as tight as the previous match.
Yeah.
It's, you know, whoever blinks first is going to lose this match. So
I like Braden. Braden's quite a showman in the final.
yeah, and Mikey's very quiet, goes about his work, very methodical.
Yeah.
It's two different characters.
Oh yeah.
And it was Mikey's birthday this weekend as well, so let's hope he can celebrate in style.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Monsieur Mike Schlosser, Hollande.
Yeah. Happy to be back in the finals arena, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you shot the World Outdoor Cup finals, didn't quite go his way at the end of last year, so he'll be looking to redeem himself a little.
So again, both these guys, World Cup champions, Vegas champions. The amount of titles between them is uncountable.
in fact, this match and the previous match, so many, so much talent, so many medals in the bag.
If they brought all their medals, the plane wouldn't be able to take off.
So Braden's going to shoot the first arrow of this match.
Just out.
Okay. Mikey has a chance now.
There you go, just caught it. Both sides, a little bit left there.
Actually, that's the side that Jesse missed his.
Yeah.
So whether the light's playing some sort of effect.
Yeah, well, the practice hall here is very orange.
Yes.
Very orange. And then you've got spotlights out here, so that's better from Braden. He gave that quite a bit of assistance. There you go, inside out. Mike's in.
So you notice with Braden, he's shooting what we call a hinge release. So back tension, then and Mikey's on a trigger.
Braden's not happy about his first shot. A 10 from Mikey. Yeah. Braden discussing his first shot there with his person in his box quite a lot.
And Mikey's got Irina from the Dutch team in his box, so going for teammates.
Yeah. Braden shooting feathers. Been out of fashion the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, I think indoors, if your setup's quite close, feathers are just going to brush past. You're not going to get any deflection. So maybe that's just he's found that works best for him. A lot of guys still shooting vanes.
Yeah.
In fact, feathers are becoming rarer these days.
They are, yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. Okay. Right. Scores confirmed, Braden 29, Mikey 30. So Braden will shoot the first this end, and attempt to get Mr. Slodger to shoot a 9 by shooting lots of 10s. That's the plan.
Yeah, just got to apply the pressure and see what happens. You can't really influence what the other guy does, but you can give him something to think about when he's shooting. But both these guys have got so much experience that I think they'll be pretty much focused on what they're doing and not your opponent.
The difference in weight on the end of each versus long rod. Yeah.
Mikey's got a stack on the end of his long rod.
Braden's got
That's
2
not
ounces.
moving anywhere.
That's a 10. He's still on the left.
Yeah, he's just giving his sight a bit of a click.
Yeah. Ooh. That's wide.
Again on the left-hand side,
Yeah.
so it's interesting.
All square.
Pas d'hésitation.
10.
10 parfait.
Braden's starting to dial in now. Foot's shooting really quick. 9 again for Mike. He's not happy. That's out as well. Another 9 from Braden.
The pressure is definitely telling in this
is a
match.
really tense atmosphere.
Yeah,
They're
it
not
is.
compared to that's a 10 from Mikey. So compared to the bronze medal match, they were very calm, very
Quite
played. These two guys look really
on edge.
Yeah,
you can
on
you can
edge.
see it. Their body language, the way they're shooting, it's not flowing quite as well.
Really feeling the. So there you go. It doesn't matter how experienced you are, you still show a little bit of pressure now and again.
Yeah. Well, your heart's bound to be beating a little faster, you know, and it's all about controlling that. So field's just been reset. We're 2 ends in, 58 apiece, and anybody's game.
Now Gallentin's still shooting first. I think in this match that might be a slight advantage.
We were discussing this earlier, and if you're in a close match, you definitely want to be the person going first because you want your arrows in the target with a score.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good shot from Braden.
Yeah, that's the nicest shot he's made. Mikey, another 9 from Slodger. There's a 10. Braden is catching them.
You know, with a 10 ring that small, it's some days when they go in.
It's a really great angle on the video there from the behind shot.
Yeah.
Oh, another 9. Just going to have some twists
Just seem
and
a little bit
turns.
twitchy. Mikey can tie this up with a 10.
Yep. There we go.
There we go. Much smoother shot from Mikey.
There's no one really. They keep giving each other chances. No one's locking the other one out.
Yeah, I mean, both of them have had chances to just slightly pull ahead in the match and make things a little more comfortable. But when we get to that point,
yeah, Braden's not settled. He's shaking his head. He knows that was a massive opportunity there to leave Mike behind.
The thing is, when Mike gets on a roll,
yeah,
he's going to rail 10. So. Okay, end number 4, the clutch. I don't think there's a lot to. No, I mean, looking at the scores, I think they were higher in the bronze medal match, but do you know what? The amount of times I've seen that, where a bronze medal match scores higher than a gold, it's so much at stake.
So Braden leading off. That's 10.
Yeah, good shot from Braden.
Saw that coming. Mike is not settled. Braden, 10.
Yeah, Braden's starting to punish him, and he needs to keep ahead now.
Yeah. Mike misses again, just out. The crowd are in disbelief, really, behind us.
Well, after the way he shot yesterday, you know, he was probably the highest scoring average over the...
10 for Braden. Yes, Braden enjoyed those 3. Mike needs a 10. Yeah, there you go. Much better from Mike. So,
I think...
still think there's a story to unfold in the last end
I'm not
here.
sure. I think Braden's going to settle now that he's got a couple of points. He's...
Yeah.
It's his match to lose now.
2-point lead, 3 to shoot.
I'd take that going into the final end, to be honest.
Anybody would. Yeah.
We're just settling down now for the final end.
Yep.
And Braden leads Mike at 117, 115.
Yep. I think that Mike's dropped more points today than in the entire of yesterday. Crazy.
Yeah. That's what pressure does for you.
Yeah. So Mike needs to shoot a 10. There you go. That's a 10. They'll take them.
Just to make it interesting.
That's the best 10 Braden shot. Right inside out. Yep, there's a 10. Ah, that's a good shot from Braden. Yeah. He's keeping it together there.
He is definitely shooting good. Last 2 ends applied a lot of pressure.
And a nice shot there from Mike. 3 10s to finish. Did everything he could. At the 4th end, as always, it's the big end. There you go. 10 10 10 for Braden. That meant a lot to him. Yeah, he really sorted himself out the last 6 arrows.
He did, yeah.
Neither of them, they both started really shaky and kept giving each other a lot of chances, but Braden kind of shut down. That's at least the 2nd time Braden's won Nimes, possibly the 3rd. So he's going to be, he is happy with that.
Very happy.
Yeah, brand new bow as well, week old.
And there's Braden's mum.
Yeah.
Come to give her boy a hug. Lovely to see.
Yeah.
She probably doesn't get to see him compete that often.
No, I've seen his dad travel with him a lot.
Yep.
World Cup finals and stuff, but yeah, it's really good. Awesome shooting from Braden. There we go. So, compound men started. That's be 2 pretty exciting matches, really.
Yeah, high quality. I mean, it took these guys a little longer to settle,
Yeah.
but Braden's finish was immense. You know, with the pressure really on, he dug deep and pulled a 60 out of 60 out the bag to finish the match. So, you know, Mikey, he had to be shooting perfect too.
Yeah, Mike just didn't settle, but he showed a lot of good top form yesterday, and I think Mike's always be dangerous, and they'll be watching out for him in Vegas. They'll be watching out for him in the World Indoor Champs.
Absolutely.
Right now, going into, you know, what, 6 weeks away from World Indoor Champs, Braden will be one to watch out for there as well.
The American team, it was, I watched the scores for the
TV has gone to commercial break.
That's absolutely fine. So we're moving towards women's recurve now.
Yeah.
And a different scoring system for the recurves.
Yeah. So in this match, we have Elena Tanetta from Italy against Andrea. Will you take that one?
Yeah, Tatiana Biltrikova.
From Russia.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. My
That's
Russian's
right.
terrible.
So Elena ranked 5th and Tatiana ranked 7th, so they're going to be closely matched.
Yeah,
As I said, the scoring's slightly different on the recurve side. We moved to set system. Each set is 3 arrows, and you can either win it, draw it, or lose it. 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, nothing for a loss. And we're looking for the first person to 6 points. If we're all square after 5 sets, we'll then go to shoot-off, which we haven't had any today yet, but I'm sure at some point we will get one.
There were loads of shoot-offs yesterday on the recurve
There
women's
were.
lines. There was some ridiculous shoot-off arrows. Tanetta won 2, I think, and lost 1.
Yeah.
The top lady from Korea, Park, well, she was almost like she was toying with people with them. So, yeah. So, field is reset, the crowd is mad. That's the one thing I want to talk about in Nimes, being here many times, is that is a big crowd bearing down behind your back.
It's quite intimidating because obviously you're on the field and you turn around and the crowd just goes up into the ceiling, and it's you know they're quite a tough crowd to please as well. If you're not shooting 10s, they're a little unhappy.
I think I was playing on Mike and Braden then as well. So, we've just had an update from the World Archery Communications Officer, who's just interviewed Mike Schlosser and Braden Gallentine. And Mike said he was just so desperate to win it a consecutive year, because only Sergio has done that, top of my head, that he tried too hard and just got to him. But Braden treated his mum for a trip here for a Christmas present. How about that?
That's
Isn't that
perfect,
awesome?
isn't it? I mean, I can understand from Mikey's point of view, you know, you want to try and set the bar, and obviously Sergio winning it 2 years in a row and Mikey wanting to do that, but those are the kind of things you need to put the back of your head when you're on the field of play.
Yeah, absolutely. So it was a good match, 2 exciting matches. Let's just hope we can carry that on now for the recurves. So French TV's done its bit, and I think we're going to be getting the show going again in a minute or two. Here we go. So recurve women's bronze medal match, set play. Athletes coming to the field of play now. These two guys both shot really, really well yesterday. Tanetta took a Korean down, and the Russian beat the Italian Mandia, who was shooting really well as well. So
Most of those matches yesterday were awesome. I mean, just watching the amount of 10s going in, you know, it was high-class shooting. And these guys are gearing up towards Olympic Games, obviously, this year in Rio.
yeah, Elena been around a really long time as an archer. Top junior, made an impact in the senior. She dropped off for a few years, but you know, last year, 12 months, she's been getting back into her best form. Don't know much about the Russian girl, but she shoot.
Yeah, definitely.
Where did she rank?
She ranked
7th.
7th.
So yeah.
It's going to be tight. You know, there's only a couple of places, and I would think a couple of points between them in the ranking round. So.
Puis on l'avait un petit peu perdu, on l'a retrouvé ici l'an dernier où elle avait terminé 4e, on l'avait déjà vu sur les finales.
Getting a big build up here from the local comments. He does a great job getting this crowd going every year. There we go. And that's now shooting on target number 1.
So Elena shot 582 yesterday, and Tatiana 579. So
That's
3 points between them, and in that many arrows is
nothing.
Absolutely.
So, Nimes Archery Tournament Europe Indoor World Cup Stage 3 bronze medal match for the women. Packed house. I want to see 10s.
And VIPs are all in place. You know, sponsors and dignitaries.
Yeah, these events, people got to remember with these events, they rely on the sponsors, and the archery world really does back the big events, which is fantastic. 8.
Ooh, tough crowd.
Yeah, we told you they were a tough crowd here.
First arrow, and it's like, ooh.
Yeah. They want to see 10s. There you go, there's a 10. Wow, that 10 rings looks massive now, doesn't it?
It does look, you know, it's double the size of the compound one, so. But that seems small in Vegas.
Little technical error. Let's reset the clocks, I think.
So remember, this is set system, so first arrow's not going to have a major impact on the match.
Yeah. Just a little problem with the timing on the field at the moment, so the archers have had to stop. Just as we join live TV.
It's always the way.
It's on the wrong person. Oh, this isn't great for the athletes, actually. It's horrible standing, waiting. Okay, there we go. It's net to shoot.
Kind of breaks your rhythm.
It does. Fresh start.
It's a little wry smile.
She found that funny.
She obviously moved aside too much.
There we go. So the recurves started right. The light on the bows, string alignments.
Yeah.
There you go, a 10. She gets a round of applause for that.
So a 9 to tie this set, and 1 point E, or a 10 to win it outright.
And a 10. So, first set goes to Russia.
And like this morning, it was 1 point difference in most sets this morning on the Recurve juniors. So it's not. Sometimes it's not a fair reflection on how the match has actually been shot. No. You can lose 6-0 and only lose by 3 points.
Yeah, absolutely. It's tough. Sets are tough. You know, you can be out before you know it. So you watched the juniors this morning. How was it? What was the
there was good standard. There wasn't as many people in here. You know, we started at 9 o'clock, so I think most people were having a lazy breakfast.
Yes.
But the standard was high this morning, and especially for the Spanish team. So
fantastic.
There's some talent coming through, which is great to see.
Yeah, it's fantastic to give them the experience of shooting out in an arena like this as well.
There seem to be more and more juniors coming over to this event, which is good. I mean, Great Britain have sent quite a few this year.
10.
And also we have George Wiles and the Archery Learning
Fantastic,
Centre
yeah,
bringing
what
a big
posse
group
he's
of
brought over,
people.
yeah. 9, so Tanetta leads by 1 in the second set. Ten.
She dialed the
There you
set
go.
in.
Crowd are much happier with it this time. So 1 point lead to Eleanor. Close this set out now with a 10. Long hold. Really long hold. 9. So
Nearly out of time there. Each archer gets 20 seconds to shoot their arrow.
she can get a steal with a 10. Oh no, it's an 8. So second set goes to Netta, 2-all.
La volée de 29 points de l'Italienne. Nous serons donc à 2 points partout avant d'aborder ce troisième set.
We could be seeing some of these guys in Nottingham in May.
Oh yeah,
the European Championships.
European Outdoor Championships taking place in the city of Nottingham. Big event for the recurves, obviously, because of the European continental qualifying places
Yeah.
that are up for grabs, and there's a lot of big countries not got any.
Like Great Britain.
France.
And France, yeah.
I'm not sure the Italian women got any either.
It's going to be hot. I think the competition, I wouldn't want to be in that mix trying to win Olympic places.
No.
I think there's going to be a lot of tension, a lot of tears, a lot of happiness. But
All right, Tanetta shooting first again. 10. Looked really nervous on that shot then. It wasn't settled, but she got away with it. Nine.
Seems to be a lot of left and right in this match.
Yeah.
The height seems good from...
Recurve hasn't quite settled down yet. She's got quite a few wide arrows, but I don't know what her experience is in an arena like this.
No, I'm afraid I don't know either.
9 from Tanetta, who has shot in these finals a couple of times. So I think Recurve's first arrow is definitely a 9, by the way, when you look at it on the
Yeah.
So it's all square. There's a 10.
So we need to tend to potentially
There's
tie
the
up
advantage
this
of
set.
shooting first, because she knows she's got to shoot a 10 now. Right, it's a 9, so 4-2 lead now for Eleanor. In this bronze medal match. So she can win it if she wins the next one.
Yeah, maximum 5 sets. First to 6 points, so she's in the driving seat right now.
Yeah.
But again, that brings pressure in a different way, being ahead, seeing the finishing line in sight, and can make you think, can make you know, not run your process.
You start thinking about actually crossing the line rather than shooting them through the line. So, Recurve from Russia will shoot first. Nice 10.
Yeah.
Needed that.
Solid shot.
Nine.
Okay, doors open a little bit here.
She wasn't settled on that shot at all.
Said the nurse can start to kick in.
9.
Okay.
That got the big ooh from the crowd.
It did get the big ooh from the crowd because Tanetta was in the driving seat going into this set. Now, I think we're looking at all square.
I agree. There's a 10, so 4-all. Practice shot now for Eleanor. Round of 10. Yeah, her rhythm really changed on those three.
Yep. It just slows down a little, you're holding on, you're waiting for that perfect moment. And
so, deciding set. Tanetta will be shooting first.
It's a big advantage in the final set, I think.
I agree.
And that's where the archer with the highest ranking gets the option of whether to shoot first or second.
Face à elle, des filles, là aussi avec un palmarès, on voit que cette russe n'est pas arrivée là. En finale,
right, let's see who will be third place at the Nimes 2016 Archery Indoor World Cup in the Women's Recurve. Or will we be going into a shoot-off? Let's see. Just out, really close.
Very close.
Looking around at her coach though, not quite sure what she's doing. 10, big smile from there.
It was a good shot, but the Biltrakova has been quite quick on her shots, just executed strong, whereas Elena's been a little slower.
That's a 10. And the highly experienced now. Oh, another 10. She's suddenly found
bringing
her
the heat.
rhythm, hasn't she?
So Elena here needs a 10 to actually give Tatiana something to think about.
Ten, she needed that. So 10 to win, 9 for a shoot-off.
I'd like a shoot-off myself.
Nine. Oh, there we go. So a bit of a wry smile there from Tanetta, I think. I got away with that one.
Definitely.
She was really, the first 9 arrows, she was really strong. And then,
so we're looking at
Biltrakova,
yeah.
Suddenly started shooting. Next thing you know, it's 4-all, and she's got match point, but wasn't to be. And now we've got a shoot-off.
So we're going to get the faces changed. It's 1 arrow, closest to the centre, on the centre face, yeah. And
it'll be Tanetta to shoot first. If it goes in the 10, huge advantage.
yes. It is. Because you know you have to go that little bit closer, and then you try and hold and hold and hold until everything's perfect. So.
Yeah.
I always think tie breaks are a little luck.
Yeah.
You have to execute a good shot.
Okay. Competitors coming to the line. 20 seconds each. Tanetta shooting first. She had, as I said, she had like 3 or 4 ties yesterday.
Yeah. Queen in the shoot-off.
Absolutely. It goes in the 10. That's pretty good. She hasn't quite hit the spider.
I know.
So it's going to take some beating. Oh! I think Tanetta's got that.
I think Tanetta's got that. That's close.
They are close. See how steady the judge is with his calipers. Yeah, oh, we're measuring.
Yeah,
we're measuring.
he's told them to step back.
The agents were pointing, saying we've won.
Yeah.
I think if you look at that, it's clear cut.
Yeah, I think so as well. But that's what the judge is there for.
Yeah. Doing it properly. Here we go.
Yeah.
Tanetta's got it.
So that's a bronze medal at Nîmes 2016 for Elena Tanetta of Italy.
Yes. Tight match.
Good shooting by Tatiana Vilchikova.
Yeah.
You know, kept it tight, didn't panic when she was behind.
Yeah. I've got to say, I think Tanetta, a bit like Slosher and Gallentine, didn't ever really settle. Always really on edge. Yeah. No, she got through that. We're very happy, I think.
Definitely.
So, moving on. Looking how my predictions worked out, by the way. How are my predictions going so far?
You're going very well. You're 3 for 3 at the moment.
Oh, excellent. Don't reveal them yet.
Well, no, I'm not revealing anything.
So, we now have Park Shio. I was asking Song Gi-woo yesterday how to say that. I think that's right. Against Gwendolina Sartori of Italy, who she also shot absolutely superb through her matches yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, she had some close run matches. Obviously, was taken to a tie break by Naomi Fourcade of Great Britain.
She removed the spider.
It was the most awesome shoot-off arrow I think I've ever seen.
Yeah. It was pointless competing against it, but the Park Shio from Korea shot a world record 594 in qualifying.
So
not bad.
Pretty tidy.
Pretty tidy.
Yeah.
And she shot some. She had some tight matches yesterday. People were not letting her dominate, which was great to see. People going, "I can beat you."
I think all the matches just across the board were tight yesterday. I mean, there was nobody that had a given match. You know, it was everybody had to fight hard to actually win matches.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You know, not a few years ago you'd turn up for your 1/16th match and guarantee that you could shoot an easy match first match.
Yeah.
But not anymore. Everybody's so closely matched.
Yeah. So, just getting the athletes ready to come into the field of play. Waiting for French TV to be ready. Targets are ready.
Crowd getting more vocal as the finals go on, and obviously later on, well, the next match actually, they've got Sandrine, home athlete, to cheer on. So I imagine it's going to get loud.
Here we go. Athletes coming to the final for play. Gwendolina Sartori will be on target 2, I'm guessing. She's walking in first, and Miss Park from Korea will be on target 1. I can tell you that I know Gwendolina has been a world champion in the team for Italy outdoors. Very decorated and experienced artist, shot in the Olympic Games, and Miss Park is a member of the amazing Team LH in Korea, who are the ladies, or have been, I'll be corrected I imagine, top ladies team. So we'll see how she does.
So again, we've got Miss Park, who was ranked number 1, and Gwendolina, who was ranked 6.
Yeah. She also knocked out Berenger Shoe yesterday, Gwendolina. Not an easy match to win indoors, particularly that, Shu's the most awesome female indoor archer.
Yeah, I mean, I think she was ranked up in the top 4, so it'll be, this should be a good match. I mean, on paper, you'd say Miss Park.
Yeah.
But
I think Gwendolina starts strong. I think she'll have a chance.
Yeah.
She's a very relaxed start. She doesn't wait. She gets on with her shoot, and I like it. Doesn't give a lot away. So that's important in this match. 10.
Premier 10.
Just out, I think. I was wondering if they put a star on that, but
No,
no,
I don't think they have.
Not easy to tell with the shadows sometimes, but 10. So, Miss Parks brought her A game. Quarter 10, just same spot really, both of Gwendolina's arrows.
Yeah, just a little adjustment on the sight maybe.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah. The magic wave past the sight.
Oh, the way sights these are these
go.
days,
So,
2 clicks
yeah,
doesn't do anything.
no. So Gwendolina's got a chance here to split the points. And these will be the big chances if she wants to win this match. No, so first set goes to Park, but as we saw in the last match, there's 4 more to follow.
C'est un petit peu l'inconnu entre ces deux filles. Jamais rencontré.
Non, aucune sélection internationale pour cette coréenne. On connaît le système coréen, on vous le présente souvent ici.
This is the gold medal match.
Yep.
Avec des archers pros de la
Miss Park leading 2 set points to 0.
Si elle n'a pas forcément été dans les équipes qui ont concouru sur les grands championnats.
Archery World Cup Stage 3 here in Nimes, south of France.
Yeah.
Fantastic 3-day organisation of this event is just beyond flawless.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's a lot of archers and 4 full sessions of qualifying, and you know, they got the scoreboards out pretty quick yesterday to start the head-to-heads, and everything seemed to flow quite nicely.
Yeah,
so,
it's really good.
And again, the finals field looking great.
Every year, just make it a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when you turn up and you have plastic plants and
Yeah.
and that, but
I
it's
like the plants.
it's a clean finals field, and it looks good. I think they've also pushed the archers forward a bit to allow the crowd to be able to see them better.
Yeah.
So Miss Park starting with a 9.
Yeah. Gwendolina cannot let her off for that. There we go, 10. Great shot. Yeah, the good shot. I always say to people that the Nimes event is the standard.
Yeah.
That, you know, if you want to have a world-class event, this is the standard.
Yeah. And the standard rises every year here. I mean, it's never been static. Every year it's harder and harder to make the cut.
9. So,
Doors open now.
Gwendolina, it's the whole goal to square it up. Big shot. Yeah, brilliant. No mistakes there. To all.
Sartori.
Cette fois-ci, je ne vais pas le faire avoir. Je vais un petit peu égaré sur le set précédent.
J'ai plutôt voulu faire un pas.
Non.
Miss Park looking very...
que la Coréenne se retrouve dans cette situation.
Coach trying to make her
very
laugh.
unhappy with herself.
Yeah, I
She's
think she was just having a think.
Yeah, what am I doing? Come on.
I don't shoot 9s.
No. Sartori looking really relaxed.
Yeah, but she did yesterday all the way through the matches. You know, she'd shoot her arrows, come off the line, have a chat.
A no-fuss shooter, I love it.
Yeah, it's...
No drama,
No.
no waiting.
No fuss
Gets on
archery.
with the game. I like that. Keeps it simple. Keep it simple, kids. That's what we want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just, I think. They've put the old asterisk up on that.
Do you know what spotting arrows is?
She's not happy.
It's a bit of a nightmare when you've got shadows.
Yeah. 10 again. Sartori
Yeah.
is now on it. But this part not, again, like Slaughter and Braden and Co.
Not
Not
settled.
settled yet.
I think the pressure's all on her, really. She's the one, she shot a world record. She's expected now to win this tournament.
Yeah.
Whereas Gwendolina has, you know, can just rock up and shoot her shot. And, you know, and she's shooting great. She's shooting strong.
Really
she's shooting
strong.
quick.
No. Oh, no. So, Gwendolina for a 4-2 lead.
10 will assure that.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Getting closer. She is enjoying herself out there.
Yeah. That's 2 phenomenal sets from Gwendolina Sartori of Italy. Gave her opponent no chance.
So Park needs to start moving through the gears fast.
She does. She needs to actually apply some pressure here, you know, because Gwendolina, I think, is enjoying herself out there, and it's showing. She's relaxed, and her shot's going how she wants it. So Miss Park needs to apply some pressure.
I would say chatting away with the coach, but imagine a meet.
Pretty much a muchness.
Yeah.
You know, you come off the line, she knows what she needs to do archery-wise. She doesn't need somebody to tell her that. She needs somebody to take her mind off what's going on around her. So it's quite good having somebody you trust in there.
So, 5-1. That's perfect 10 there from Hart.
And another 10 from Gwendolyn. She's absolutely on it now. So 9 from Miss Park. Doors
so now,
open now.
Gwendolina's on for the win. Wow, the crowd, there is a definite crowd favourite there as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
Gwendolyn's not missed anything in the last 3 sets.
Gold for the win.
Yeah.
Gold for the win. Wow. How many 10s in a row then? That was a phenomenal
It's like 9 or 10 10s in a row. It's, last 3 sets were maxes.
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh. Great to see the emotion now coming out.
Just realised what she's done.
Yeah, and that's, you know, phenomenal shooting, and had to be to beat Miss Park. So,
wow.
you know, you contain all that emotion in a match, and it's a release afterwards.
Yeah. She controlled that so well. Yeah, Gwendolina.
She shot
Sartori,
phenomenal.
2016 Nimes champion.
And well deserved.
Really well shot. Yeah, solid shooting, 2 days. Yeah, fair play. Always very courteous from the Koreans. And respectful of good archery.
I think all of the guys, when you travel around and you see them week in, week out, you have that respect for people, and it's great to see. You know, you see the guys fist pumping or shaking hands before matches, because everybody, you've got friends out there that you're shooting against.
Yeah, absolutely. For me though, what I liked about that, Gwendolyn never gave Park a chance to get in that. She didn't give any of the, when the chances were there, she took them, she punished Park. Park couldn't shoot it clean, and she needed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're not missing, they were in the 10, they were in the 10, so that was like.
On our next match, which takes us back to compound, so 15 arrows straight for score. And we've got two great archers coming out here. We've got Ellison of Slovenia and Sandrine Van Dienon of France. So
yep.
The crowd is going to go nuts. Sandrine, runner-up at the World Cup finals in Vegas in 2013.
Yes. She's won a lot of stuff and medalled at a lot of events over the years. I always think you forget about her, but then she always appears in the.
She's quite quiet,
she's up there,
yeah, she is. I mean, she shot qualifying well yesterday. I was a couple of targets down from her, and she went on an absolute roll at one point of just 30s.
Yeah.
And yesterday in her matches, she shot fantastic.
Oh, 149 opener.
Yeah. So this is going to be again a tight match. Toya equalled the European record yesterday with 589.
Brilliant.
And Sandrine was ranked 6th.
Yeah.
So
standard in the qualifying round in women's compound was higher than normal this year. I felt a lot of 580 plus scores.
Yeah, and I think in years to come you're going to have to be shooting 580 to actually make the top 30. Behind Sandrine here.
Yeah, they're going to get
favourite.
Yeah, 100. Just looking back at the score, 119 from Sartori.
That's not too shabby, is it?
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Just missed her first. That was it. Her first arrow.
And then, yeah. And then
that is how you absolutely dominate it. Athletes are now in the field of play. French TV just playing an interview out with Sandrine.
Je suis pas restée assez, voilà, c'est ça, assez active et du coup ben, ça tournait un petit peu plus. C'était un peu moins bien tiré, donc moins 10 et voilà, je perds le match.
No, French TV has asked them to leave the field of play again. Oh, brilliant. The crowd are loving that. Come back.
Competitors are loving it as well. Big smile on their faces.
Maybe they just agreed to split it.
Rock, paper, scissors, I think.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. Awesome.
The competitors are relaxed. They're both smiling. They're both having a bit of fun. You can see the crowd on the TV is, getting quite lively now.
Oh yeah, the man who does the commentating in here, he'll get them going absolutely mad for this.
Right, for the second time onto the field of play come the two competitors.
Athletes are now entering the field of play. There's going to be a big wind-up now. He's going to really big these guys up for this match. Obviously, also Sandrine's from Nîmes.
She is, yeah. Shoots the Nimes club, got the shirt on, so everybody, even if they're not archers, are going to realise that Sandrine is a local.
Yeah.
And we'll have the crowd behind her. Toya's got a lot of friends in the crowd as well. She's a well-respected
Toya,
and liked.
another one who joined the merry-go-round of I'm going to shoot a different bow this year. So many changes of bows this year.
A weird winter, I have to say. But I have to say, since phenomenal coach, does a lot of great work with the archers that he coaches, and puts so many hours and miles in. I'm one of the nicest guys that you'll ever speak to as well.
Yeah. Toya's decorated her bow.
Everybody seems to be doing that, and it's
wow.
Well, I wouldn't sort my OCD out, I have to say.
And a flower to match.
Perfect.
Now the Gallentine.
Yeah, that was
I
a
love
nice
that.
shot.
That camera shot really shows what's going on.
But it was a nice shot. It was strong and flowed.
Just high.
Ooh, just high from Sandrine, not by much.
Again, you'd have expected this to be a gold medal match.
You would have done, yeah. But the two, there's nothing to pick between the top women now, which is good. It means the standard is only going.
So, all square.
We got a star against one of Toya's arrows. That could be upgraded to a 10, which would mean that she would take a 1 point lead. Just wait for the judge to make the decision.
Le coach américain. Vous êtes, pour ceux qui suivent les compétitions internationales sur la chaîne YouTube de la World Archery, vous êtes habitués à retrouver sur les terrains de finale avec l'équipe américaine qui est ici à coacher la petite amie de ses archers.
Scores, yeah, upgrade there for Toya. She gets 30 points. Don't forget, we're now back on 15 arrows for score, not sets.
That's right. Yeah.
Saying that to remind myself more than the viewers.
That's a good start from both archers, though.
Sandrine will be shooting first on N2 of 5. Let's go. Crowd are getting up for this now. A lot of encouragement.
C'est donc Sandrine Vendionant qui va tirer.
Hopefully our British archers are going to find that next year in, or this year, sorry, in Nottingham.
Yes.
Later, the crowd are behind them.
Nice shot. Sandrine's in there now. Just under. Her fingernails match about as well.
That's good. What if Toya has different nail varnishes for different days?
Bows, yeah.
Could take off though.
All right, Sandrine now.
Cible 1 pour cette première flèche.
Much better shot from Toya. Nice and strong and confident. Yeah.
into some form.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise to make the top 4 here.
Yeah, he has. You know, he was shooting really well. He had a bit of an off season last year and lost his place on the Dutch team. And he's obviously been working really hard. And he's one of the kings of archery, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, obviously looking forward, they have 3 spots for the Olympics.
Absolutely.
So you know, these guys are going to be fighting as hard as they can to actually win one of those spots.
Big time, big time.
They got, I'd say in the last few years, the Dutch system seems to be producing a lot of good male archers.
Yeah.
Not so much on the women's side at the moment, but definitely have some depth in the men's game.
Yes, they do.
There's a huge problem for the sound.
De notre belle finale.
Okay, so entering the field of play, Brady Ellison and Rick Vanden Over. Shooting for bronze again. Probably the surprise match again.
Yeah, I would have said so. I wouldn't have called the 2 men in the final, but
No.
you know, let's hope the standard of this match is good.
Yep. All looking very smart for the final, aren't they?
Yeah, looking very smart.
Very
The
smart.
new white shirts are looking very nice.
And some posh trousers.
Avec l'équipe de Hollande, Vanden Over, Rick cible 2.
Okay, so athletes being introduced.
Attention à cette finale, mon cher maître.
A nice shake of hands between the 2 guys, and Rick has opted for Mike in the box. He's obviously been out there, fed some information back.
Yeah. Interesting to start, see where they start. I think for poor Rick Vanden Over, his name's that long, it's really hard to read it on his back. The shorter your name, the bigger it is.
I just carry a short name, it's cool.
There we go, nice start. Nice start. So Brady, big year for Brady. He's going to want to make an impact in Rio.
Of course he is. I mean, I think he was a little disappointed with his individual performance in London, but certainly made up for it in the team round where the guys took the Korean team out.
Absolutely, yeah, that was
and
fantastic.
took silver medals, you know.
Cameron wasn't sure where he was going to shoot. He got an 8. So 1 point lead for Brady in the first set. Remember, we're back on sets now for this.
You can't give Brady that sort of lead.
There we go, 28 for Brady.
Rick just needs to
Giving
shoot
it a
the
good
10.
stare as I didn't shoot that there. Nine, so Brady gets it with a 28. The US men's recurve team for Rio will be big contenders again because they've got some strong upcoming new shooters.
Yeah, and just watching their first selection shoot online, there's nothing settled at the moment.
No.
There's a lot of guys vying for those 3 spots, and it's going to be tough to make the team. And then I think that's a good thing because I think going into the Olympics they will be contenders for the medals.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a lot of young archers coming up through their system, which is great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, even Brady's having to work hard now, which is, you know, shows you the standard they've got.
That's a good thing, because it only pushes you on to be a better archer.
Yeah. So, you know, Rick shooting first on target 2. Gonna need make sure he's shooting near perfect though with Brady. He won't be able to give him many.
No, Brady won't let you off.
He will take him. There we go, 10-10.
Oh, that's not far out. That's
no room for error. When Brady is shooting great, it's just effortless.
it is.
Just
great to watch.
It just,
yeah.
No, it's just like, it's a 10.
Yeah. Good set from Rick, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough to hold off Brady.
10-10. That's what you expect from Brady.
So that's 4 set points to Brady and none to Rick at the moment.
This
and
could be our first 6-0 of the day.
It could, but there's only been a point in it, you know, on both those sets. And archery is a harsh sport, I think.
Yeah, it is.
I watched
earlier,
some of the compound men's matches yesterday, and I see Steve Anderson lose on a 149, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it's tough. Really tough. Okay, set number 3. Rick will shoot first, and he needs to shoot clean.
He does, but this is going to, you know, rate as one of his best performances, I think.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether he wins or loses this, you know, to finish 4th in a field, you know, the size and talent of the archers we've had here won't be any shame in that.
And 10.
And you've probably got one of the best mentally prepared archers in Brady.
Yeah.
You know, mentally tough.
He's shot in so many finals.
Yeah.
He's probably forgotten how many he's shot in. Nice 10 there again.
Points supplémentaires.
10 again.
Première flèche très importante sur cette cible 2. La 9 pour être fatale. Prendre un petit peu l'arrivée au visage. Mais c'est
10. Brilliant.
Good
So,
shooting by Rick.
at least going to get a split.
That's horrible. You get a split with them.
Yeah.
Il a bien
There you go. So Brady doesn't give any mercy.
No. He's a great competitor.
Yeah,
you know,
he wants to win.
Backs himself 100% of the time, and you know, with that kind of attitude, it's hard being on the opposite side to him.
Yeah, he's a great, really nice guy. Happy to talk to anyone, chat with anyone, Brady, but he's there to win. And that's what you got to remember. Always wants to win.
30-30, et ça sera victoire américaine. La pression sur chacune des prochaines flèches et sur cette cible numéro 2.
So, set 4.
Brady just needing a
Point.
point to win this match.
l'instant. Il est toujours
Nice start. Top face of
course, 10 points.
Rick's is absolutely mint. Yeah.
Points pour notre Américain qui a effectivement un
In his
regard
groove.
déterminé sur l'objectif.
Good steering.
Yeah. It's how he meant to do it. It's a 10. That's 10. Wow, these guys are really putting a show on now, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't want to be in the gold medal match after this, to be honest. Because these guys are shooting great.
Yeah. 9. So 9 to win for Brady now, which is, you wouldn't get very good odds on that.
Good. Yeah, Rick shot good. You know, he can be proud of himself.
There we go. Another 10 from Brady. Does what he does best, wins the match. He's got a good record at this event. He's been up there a lot of times.
Good to see the handshakes between the guys. You know, a lot of respect for each other.
There we go. Good shooting. 60 to finish from Brady. I think he did 100. Shot 2 9s in the match, I think.
Yeah.
First then he just got on his groove and 7-1.
We've got one more match of the day.
There we go. French TV now going to commercial break. Interview on the screens with Jean-Charles Valadont.
Yeah, surprising early exit yesterday.
Yeah, knocked out really early. But it's never a given in this game.
No, definitely not.
Okay. So, men's gold medal match between Luca Melotto of Italy and
Alexander Kozhin of Russia.
they've done well. They're both in the gold medal match. I'll be honest, I don't know much about either of them, but they've shot really well. And I did see Melotto's semi-final against Brady Ellison, and he dug deep, and Ellison threw everything at him, and he kept shooting 10s. So massive respect to him.
Yeah. And Luca Melotto was ranked 5th in qualifying, and Alexander Kozhin was ranked 19th. So he's come through. He's done it the hard way.
Yeah, so ranked 5th, he'd have been around 590 probably, so he's
think so.
he can handle himself.
Chez les Européens. Et puis on l'avait un petit peu perdu, elle revient avec un niveau de forme exceptionnel en ayant battu en demi-finale.
Big introductions for these guys now from the house commentator, who does an amazing job with the crowd and telling them about the guys who were shooting. I'm going to get up the form of these guys from yesterday. So Melotto shot 590 in qualifying.
Very nice.
Beat Oliver Trevinier, good shooter. Then he beat Im from Korea. He's taking some names down here. Then he beat Banda from Hungary, a great archer, Banda from Hungary. Then he beat Brady Ellison. So, you know, he
Very
didn't
impressive shooting.
massive amounts of shooting. 330 ends to beat Ellison. And a better 10 in the shoot-off. Yeah, he shot loaded. And
he's shooting first. in this first set.
Avec un 10.
Opens with a 10.
So, and the Russian, he beat Rick van der Ven, so
10 également.
he's taken some big names down on the way as well. Turn 10. Well, no nerves in their first big final arena.
Or maybe they just haven't kicked in yet.
Yeah. Wow, he's in. He is in there.
Interesting to see that we got, again, carbon arrows being used
Yep.
by one competitor.
There we go. Great shooting. He's carried on as he finished off yesterday.
And the Russian guy is shooting alleys.
Yeah.
10, 10, 10.
There we go. Well, now you know why they're in the gold medal match. Great
30
start.
apiece.
Great start by both of them.
Ces deux archers. Des flèches vraiment propres qui permettent de marquer le maximum et de partager le set avec le score de 30
Point
points.
apiece. This could be a real classic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe we've been saving the best for last, huh?
Yep.
Donc, égalité. Le reste la même. Celui qui a démarré le match démarre le 7. Luca Melotto, coaché par
So back on the original shooting order, Luca Melotto shooting first.
Got the Frangili head roll. And the
Making
Frangili
it
tens as
work.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ces deux-là
Wow.
ne sont pas prêts de se lâcher.
Wow. Yeah. They're settled out there. They look really
Yeah, they
at
look
ease.
strong.
No tens. That's why you shoot aluminium. Catching that line.
Yeah. I know.
He's got a really high hand position in his
He
bow.
has,
His hands
yeah.
really around. You see that with compounds, but not very often recurves. Wow. That's some shooting. So, with the split again. Absolutely awesome. I know they've starred the middle arrow of the of Alexander, but
No, I
it looks
think it's
good to
in.
me. Yeah, really good.
So 60 out of 60.
Yeah.
And still only level on points.
Yeah, 2 points each, 60 points apiece. That's high class. Absolutely high class shooting.
A little bit insane.
Yeah.
On va vous envoyer tout ça, c'est un petit peu le Père Noël après l'heure.
Et c'est confirmé, hein. Aucun
There we
neuf
go.
pour l'instant sur ce match.
Set number 3. Melotto will shoot that. Luca.
Nous assistons à une magnifique finale supplémentaire, finale pour l'or. Lequel va pouvoir continuer d'enchaîner.
He's drawn up really late. 1 second left on the clock then. He was 14 seconds before he even thought about drawing his bow. I'm like, wow.
He knows what he's doing.
7 tens in a row. For both. No, I think that was just out.
I just have to wait to see.
Close. They've started it because there was a hole already there.
Yeah.
Class. Absolute pinhole. Didn't wait around that time.
He didn't know.
Bang, back in the middle. Ten again.
And this is why he beat Brady yesterday.
Yeah.
He was doing this yesterday.
He is not phased at all.
No.
And this, Alexander is shooting awesome. We don't know what he got on his first arrow, but the other two are as close to the middle as you can get.
You have to wait to see what the judge
Could
decides.
be, yeah.
It could be perfect for both. Again.
No, it looks closer from there than it did from...
It's gone in another hole, so it's very tricky to
call it. He's been very busy, this judge, today. That might be there. Hard to tell.
Yep, it's been changed. 90-90 each, and a nice round of applause from Luca, appreciating the fact that he's in an amazing match right now.
Italy, another Italian shooting really well in finals today.
They've had a good run.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll be sending a really strong team, I imagine, to the World Indoors.
Yes. Which is only a couple of months away.
6 weeks, I think.
In Turkey.
So, Luca Metello shooting first again. Oh, that's a 9. Bit of a sigh from the crowd. Expecting.
Crowd.
Yeah.
Wasn't far out.
10 again. 10 in a row. This guy is on fire. Well, they're both on fire.
Yeah.
Such a calm shot. Really nice. Beautiful. Straight back in the middle. Yeah.
How did he rank 19th?
I know. Obviously saves them when he needs them. 10, 10, 10. Well, no, 929, yeah. 119. And he's going to find him, he could find himself 5-3 down. Wow.
Yeah.
120 to 119 in score. Phenomenal.
Absolutely, yeah.
Puisque ça semble confirmer avec l'ombre, c'est pas toujours facile à voir, mais il y avait un petit filet jaune qui laissait penser que c'était bien un 9. Voilà, ça se confirme. Magnifique finale, on vous sent un petit peu blasé à l'enchaînement C10, mais on n'est pas sans savoir que c'est loin d'être.
Luca Metello, he's shooting first. All he can do is shoot 10s and hope he gets Alexander to just drop one so he can force the shoot off.
Yeah.
C'est parti.
It would be a bit insane if you miss 1 arrow out of 10 and you lose the gold medal match.
I know. It's compound shooting.
Yeah, it is.
Compound standard. Both shooting. I just can't get over how calm they both look.
Yeah, amazingly calm.
Yeah.
Probably the calmest match, apart from the Jesse.
They made Jesse Rawball look panicked. There we go, another 10 straight back in. Doesn't know how to miss it.
No.
Long shot. A nice 10 though.
Yeah.
They're not just 10s, they'd be X's if it was there as well from Melotto.
Oh, doors open now.
So,
are we heading to shoot-off?
Massive ooh from the crowd.
I think this match deserves a shoot-off.
Needs to be a 10. Yeah, look at that. They are 3 on the cross 10s there. So we're getting a shoot-off. 149 apiece. 5 all. Wow. Ridiculous standard of archery right here.
Both of them not missing by much either on the arrows that are in the nine. So.
Metello's 10s have been better. I'm going to say that. They've been really middle. But Alexander's got the alleys. Now in a shoot-off, that always helps.
You just got to nail one, haven't you? Doesn't matter whether you're shooting.
Metello shoot first.
I think he's going to absolutely pinwheel it.
Yeah. This is, I'm really excited for this shoot-off.
Yeah. Heart rate's going a little bit now.
What a great... Every match today has been world class.
It has. It's a great advert for our sport.
No one's been rolled over.
No.
Everybody's shot really well in the pressure, in the lights, under the cameras. Fantastic archery today.
Yeah.
Big treat for all these massive crowd in here watching as well. And fair play to these two guys, because of all the stars out there today, these two guys not so well known, but no one's going to forget this match for a long time.
Certainly not. I would say this has been our best match. I know that we mentioned
superb.
Gwendolina as a standout, but I'm sorry, Gwendolina. This is...
Gwendolina would have rolled with these guys. Yeah.
She would have done, but as a match, this is...
As a match, yeah. All right. See what they can do. It's a 10. Down a line of 10. Don't know if that's good enough. He looks a bit disappointed with it.
Oh, it's good enough.
I think it's a 10 just. I think Metello's got that. He's looking confident. He's looking confident. They are both 10s. I don't want to call it because
I think Melotto's got it.
Oh, stand back, guys. Yay. We're going to do this properly, which I like to see. This is good. Yeah, it's definite. Judge is nervous.
I'm not surprised.
That's aluminiums do give you an edge. There we go. Called it. Measured properly. You like to see. What a match.
Phenomenal finish to Nimes 2016.
15 10s out of 16 arrows apiece. That's so good. Yeah.
Absolute insane standard of shooting by these two guys.
A deserved massive round of applause from the crowd for these guys.
Wonder if they're going to the World Indoors.
Don't know. I'd be booking my flight to Vegas if I was either of them right now, if they're not already. Yeah, there you go. Get your well earned.
I have to say that's probably the highest standard shooting afternoon that I've ever seen.
Yeah, as a collective of every single match. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I think every match went down to the last end apart from Ellison's. Was the only one that went 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was still good standard
And
from both archers. Yeah. Really good. Right, so they're going to get ready for an awards ceremony. Hey, Real Wild on TV. Not that one. We've got them. Okay.
Pour ceux qui peuvent encore rester, si vous n'êtes pas pressés, je rappelle qu'on va vous distribuer des cadeaux juste après la cérémonie. Allez, on met en place et vous allez pouvoir recevoir des cadeaux. Restez là, restez avec nous. Ne partez pas, il y a des arcs, il y a de très beaux cadeaux à gagner. Ils vont vous être distribués dans les tribunes. Et voilà. Merci aux équipes de l'équipe.
While they get ready for awards, quickly talk through today's final results, starting with the compound men. Third place was Jesse Borbot from the USA. Second, Mike Schlosser from the Netherlands. And the winner, Braden Gallentine from the USA. Fantastic shooting. Brilliant fourth from Sergio Pagni. And obviously the standard again. Wow, it was amazing. Okay, then came the Recurve women. Third place, Elena Tanetta of Italy, in a pretty exciting match against the lady from Russia, whose name I've forgotten. Very bad.
Tatiana Biltrakova.
Yeah, great match. And then Miss Park from Korea, the world record holder now.
Subject to ratification.
Yeah, got a lesson from Gwendolina Sartori of Italy to win both recurve titles. Again, brilliant, outstanding performance from Gwendolina. Compound women, Toya Cern, great exciting match with the local hero, Sandrine Benidont.
Yep.
Irene Francini from Italy led all the way in that match against Linda O'Chara-Anderson, who just stole it from her. An amazing, thrilling
just
match.
Stuck in there and never sort of let go.
Yeah, yeah. And the standard in the compound women was the best I've ever seen at an international. I'm going to say that. Recurve men got Brady gave an exhibition in shooting 10s to Rick Van Over, who held in there, you know.
He did, yeah, definitely.
And then came one of the best matches I've seen for sheer precision with Alexander Kozhin of Russia, absolutely amazing. But Luca Melotto of Italy was just calm.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. 1 hour shoot-off. Fantastic result. Fantastic day shooting. Deserved winners all around.
I think it's going to be a difficult tournament to top.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so that's me, John Knott, with Andrea Gales from Nimes. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.